Here we go. That was gross. The eye color is the hardest part because you have multiple layers to the eye. It's not just picking one color and you're done. What eyes should she have? Ah, get off me. Maybe like an emerald green. Okay. She looks like a fucking hobbit on an elf body. Damn. How do we fix this? Eyelashes. Okay, what do you think I should pick? Fighter, archer, mage, or thief? Okay, we're going with mage then. I'll show you the other ones later then. So we're starting as a mage. Oh shit, I have to come up with a name. Okay, here we go. Ugh.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly most of your kind have. There's
There we
aught
go.
different.
What do you mean your
Worry
kind?
not, vessel. Come along, you feckless duck.
What's that supposed to mean?
Would you take pity?
Okay, how do I look? Roderica? Why do you hate me? I hate the, the shit where you can't sprint at the beginning
What do you think you're up to?
because you haven't gone through the tutorial yet. Well, yeah, I looked at Discord. I was like, what? I would add to a Vader blonde if I was gonna name her Roderica.
Your injuries. This is no place for one of your ilk.
What do you mean one of your ilk? It's Rook. He's back.
Ought not angered the overseer.
What pisses me off is he doesn't have Nazim's voice actor anymore. That pisses me off. Like, it was perfect when he had Nazim's voice actor.
What about this place makes me nervous. Can't bring myself to do much.
Time for you to get to work.
Shut up, you.
You were prepared to work.
Shut up. I know how to play this game.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray
A job well done.
Yep.
What is this commotion?
We get to go fight the Medusa. Finally, I can sprint. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're most vulnerable.
No, I'm not.
Take care not to let your foes truly. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery at your disposal.
Bro, I actually care about the
Boulders,
cutscene.
barrels, and the like can make effective weapons with a clever combatant. During targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to the weapon.
There we go. Okay, I won't skip it this time.
Are you unharmed?
You ought flee while you can. After all, your
Why
child
did you do
is
this to me?
You cannot linger in this place forever.
Yes, I can.
You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Can't sign it. The accursed creature escaped.
I'm at the end of the game and I couldn't really tell you. He's just
Oh,
like
you! Get
some
back
nigga.
here! Quickly! This way, Arisen!
Nobody plays Dragon's Dogma for the story, Chief.
Come this way. Let us flee.
They play it because it has some of the best action RPG combat ever. I'm gonna let them catch me. I'd rather let them catch me. Whee!
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
This is what happens.
Don't just stand there, but shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Bingo! Sasuke! Aw. Rip.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again. Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
I want to show you a bit of all the classes. Of course, I started as a mage, but I'm going to show you a little bit of everything.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place.
Feels more like a reboot than a sequel, because a lot of the plot elements are the same.
Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength lacking, my purity will have a bit of green orange.
I have almost no mobility right now. I just have to run away.
Dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks.
I like the world better in 2 though. Because it feels more, it still feels unfinished like the first game, unfortunately. But there's more stuff like,
attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable.
Like how there's the elf village, there's dwarves and shit. So there's like, the world feels more full compared to the other ones.
Do not let yourself be swarmed. There are oft items to be seen. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Have you beheld the dragon?
There's like a whole desert environment too.
I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure
And a
is that
volcanic
it is a
island.
beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that.
And rather than there just being 2 towns, there's 2 main cities. Plus the desert is full of the cat people. So there's the 2 main cities. There's the one of the humans, one of the cat people. There's the elf village, a few other villages. So the world definitely feels more filled out. It's just the story felt unfinished, kind of like the first one, unfortunately. But they're adding DLC, so. Well, yeah, of course it's a riveting game, but there's not shit I can do yet. It's either pew 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 or flamethrower. That's all I have right now. These are literally the only two attacks I have at the moment. There we go. Oh shit, now I have to make my pawn. The second final boss fight. Don't skip it. Resist.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
I had intrusive thoughts to make my pawn a cat person.
Pawns.
I don't think I'm gonna do that though.
So readily, but then, no. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone.
Stop that, you.
'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
I refuse to play as a furry. Look at this. Ah! 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 Disgusting. Ooh. Hello. Okay, let's see. I'll just go kind of fast. Pew, 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 pew. Trust me, bro. It's the best action RPG combat, dude. Trust me, bro. Oof, excuse me. I just have a tutorial pulled up on my other screen. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm pausing it and unpausing it. Oh, hello, whoever's watching the stream. Just making my pawn on Dragon's Dogma 2, because Dragon's Dogma 2 is the GOAT. And the DLC got announced, which is really amazing. So just making my pawn. Let's see. Oy vey. Okay, something more like this. Give me your shekels, God. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. She looks okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's give her a hairstyle. Let's see. Guess these, and then yeah, let's do lips. Doesn't it look that much different? Oh yeah, we gotta put the opacity on. Wait, no. What are you doing? Why won't you give me feedback? It doesn't matter. Whatever. Guess I'll make her a fighter.
People who see former Arisen appear to be plentiful in this world.
How does she look? Let's see. Ooh, that's what you needed to hear.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you, and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to... What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Now it's time to assemble my party.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer. Very well. May for...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. Let us work together to honor the Arisen.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Let me get an archer if we don't have one.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need... It will be an honor to serve by...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Boy there, my pa always used to say, aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance.
We must rest, though the...
Okay, here we go. Cool, leveled up.
Hail! You a soldier? We've had to start sending out...
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect you...
Ocado. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fuck. Say, you seem stout of heart. You've my thanks.
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist. Master, stop this! You need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us has been drenched!
Over so soon? Why? We
seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Get down here, you feathered thieves!
No harm shall come to you!
Me? Caught unawares? Never be so careless.
Is that all of... Yeah, I've only just... You saved me this... Well, I'd best be heading...
Should we report back now?
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Hail, friend!
Aye, that it was.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't... regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
It's obvious. I'd rather not draw steel.
Follow me, if you would. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Nice of you to stand so.
Aptly said.
Now then, which way?
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say!
Let's see.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Hello. Thanks for checking out my stream. Doing Dragon's Dogma 2 after the DLC announcement. So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
I suppose 'tis so.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Pity for the Arisen.
Out of my face.
Hail! Have you need of me?
Well met. Pleasure doing business with.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in...
Shadowed by a foul curse, robbed of all men.
Okay, you're back. Took you 20 years. We reached the village. Essentially.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
Dinner and a show, I guess.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Gonna clip his toenails. looking like a crispy bacon hollow right now. Aw.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
I need to get some better drip than this because I look terrible.
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till
Okay, zip.
Take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I would not depart without them. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Also, yeah, so a group
Let
of
us
soldiers
speak with
escorts
everyone
us
we
to
can
the
think of
capital.
who might know aught of use.
Interesting. So yeah, again, like I said, it feels kind of like a reboot than a sequel, which is fine. Really excited for the DLC. Can't wait to see what they cook up.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Oh, no. I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all but, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You suppose there's no harm? Seems my luck's not as rotten.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Mel.
I guess I'll just buy it.
Ah,
It's
yes,
faster.
now I...
Ah, well met.
600 gold. That's crazy.
Here for some fruit. Do come again.
What say we see this delivered?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some...
There.
Oh, so this is what it looks like. Really?
I mean, I still like it,
Many
even though
thanks,
it's like a
sir.
reboot. But,
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you...
Such moments make me proud to serve
Cool,
the
leveled
Arisen.
level 5. Here we go.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vacation. Well, now, that won't do. You need only speak with the... Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more.
Okay, and... I'm gonna try out something else for
These
now.
writings could be of import.
I'm gonna show you a bit of all the
Couldn't hurt to
locations.
take a peek.
And I need a bit more health, so I'm gonna play as a fighter for a bit.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again. I can imagine no one better to lead the vanguard than you, Master.
Okay, let's
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both...
A good sleep will
Just
ensure
rest till morning. But again, like I said, even though it's a reboot, it still has a lot more
Our
stuff in it than the
adventure
first game in terms of the world, because they're like elves and
Go
dwarves
then.
and like
Feeling
I said,
rested,
stuff
I trust?
like that. So I like it, even though it feels more like a reboot. And now that it's getting DLC, it's going to feel much more complete.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Yeah, it's still Dragon's Dogma, so it's like... Still has amazing action
You
RPG
may
combat.
benefit from pursuing the information.
I'm going to play as a fighter for a little bit.
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for. It's been a hard day.
I feel my age.
Yeah, let me do this guy's side quest.
Hail, if you've... As you can see, what say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A basket. I'd like to... I've prepared some explosive cart.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't.
Ah, first and foremost, my thanks. Are you ready to depart?
I
Very
need
well.
some time before we depart. Okay, so we take the explosive barrel and throw it on the Saurian nest. And then after we reach the capital, I'll play a bit of an archer.
Well, that appears to have sent some of
Because there's like the elf
beasts
quest
reeling,
line.
at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of... With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a... But pray, take care not to drop... You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of...
And then
Single
they
jar of poison ought to send those
they
Saurians
locked a
packing.
lot of the
Only
several of the
do be mindful
vocations
not to spill any on
behind
yourself, Master.
quest lines and stuff. Like, cause you have to do a quest to get the magic archer. You have to do a quest to get mystic spearhand, warrior, and sorcerer. So you don't just start out with everything immediately. You start out with a few of the basic ones, and you have to do quests to unlock the others. And we take this poison.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Shut up, you.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those
Because
Saurians
the
will think
like
twice
magic
about
archer,
messing
it
here
gets taught to you by this this
Such
elf
moments
lady
make me proud
that
to serve
where
the Arisen.
where it's like a she's like an interracial couple where she's like her husband is a dwarf and she's an elf, and you do a quest for the dwarf guy, and then she teaches you magic archer, as an example.
I'm just grateful.
Where is he? Oh, here he is.
And I must say, you've a fine eye. Watching you got me thinking. Or perhaps, in any event, thanks to the...
A moment long awaited.
Cool, hold
That
up.
was certainly worthwhile.
We have achieved our objective.
Okay, now we can head to
Hadn't
the capital.
expected
We've
to
done
feel
all the
such a
quests here
sense
for
of
now.
accomplishment. I suppose that comes of serving the Arisen.
Make haste, then. We must
So
be
yeah,
on.
you can't. So it's like, and magic archer's kind of end game, cause there's like a secret way you can get to the desert without going through the story. Like there's like an alternate path to get to the desert, and then there's like an alternate path to get to the volcanic island, and then the elf and dwarf, their house is on the volcanic island, so you do the quest for them there. So you can literally like speed run all the way over to the end game area to get magic archer early if you really want to, because the map is pretty open. And then the elf village sells good like magic gear for like mages and stuff early on.
Good. Then let us be on.
So, of course, they have like good archery and magic gear for the elves, for example. And also, there are different smithing styles, where different NPCs, when they upgrade your equipment, it actually levels up different stats. Like dwarven smithing gives you more like knockdown power.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. But at least I know I am
The smithing of the human place is more like well-rounded. The cat people is more like physical damage when you upgrade. The elves are more like magic damage focused. So the different NPCs cool, so you can choose what you want to focus
to the
on.
thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
But a lot of people
We mustn't allow
say that
ourselves to become
dwarven smithing
complacent.
is the best
Take each
because you
trial
know
as it
knockdown
comes.
power, you can stun lock stuff more easily. But like it doesn't have quite as much damage. as like
Our traits
Elvin
mesh well
or the
together.
other one.
Each of us is suited to a different task. So long as we remember to protect our outside.
Ow. Ow. Stop trying to stone me to death. Super excited for the
The
DLC.
lawful ruler of Vermont. So it has always been.
And again, as you can
To
see,
claim the
again, it's like you
titles,
escort
to
them to
claim
the
the
capital
throne,
and blah
our
blah
kingdom
blah.
sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. There's still one.
And, you know, harpies in a mountain pass, like the first one.
Like my mistrust.
I'm not sure, Chief. I guess.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I wonder, since it's Dark Arisen as well, I wonder if there's going to be like an evil Arisen involved, like in the first one. But I'm not really too sure. I just kind of watched the trailer and that was kind of it. I don't know that much about it, the DLC. But it's more Dragon's Dogma, so obviously. And they said stuff about more skills, too, which is cool. Here we go. Hello.
Halt.
Oh, they're still in combat back there. Cool, leveled up the vocation. There they are. I want to do the elf quest, because there's a good bow you can get after doing the first two quests for the elves.
Different masters favour different pawns. One whom I serve.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the captain. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, all's been arranged. Come.
And again, that reminds me, just like the first game, the part where you have to open up the gate. So it really does feel like a reboot. And again, like I said a million times, it's fine. I still like it. I think this is the place where you learn how to camp. Or it's near here.
I'll go and open the chest.
Because camping restores your max HP. Because as you take damage, it slowly lowers your max HP. Which I think is actually good, because in the first game, like, you pretty much can't die in the first game as long as you have healing items. Because it's like the Skyrim problem of you pausing in the middle of combat to heal. You can do it as much as you want. So it lowering your max HP as you get hit more and more, I think that kind of solves that. And you have to stop and camp. And camping gives you like buffs and stuff. So it kind of feels like a Dragon's Dogma 1.5 rather than a Dragon's Dogma 2. Still the GOAT though. Also, it glitched for me once when I camped, so I'm not gonna camp here right away. I'm gonna camp once we get to the.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master?
I'm gonna give the camping kit to my pawn, because it's heavy as shit. There we go.
Pray bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Look,
Is
meat.
everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
Meat.
It's not worth writing home about. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I crave meat.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
She kind of cute. Let's see, who will I swap out? Swap out this one.
Whatever else might be said of me.
Are you fit to travel?
Get off me. Ow. Ow. Apple, help. Ow. Cool, leveled up again.
I dare say the cart shan't be passing this. Onward! Might await for the road ahead.
Oh, hello. Playing Dragon's Dogma 2 after the DLC announcement. Climb the rock.
I'm yours to command, Arisen.
Let's try camping here then. Let's see if this fucks it up. Let's see. Let's make camp. Modest camping kit. Beefsteak. And then it's literally just a video of them cooking.
Naught's like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short camp ere we continue on our merry way.
Now my stats are a little bit higher. Because like if you cook food before you rest, it gives you a stat bonus. Here we go.
What's this? We're trapped.
Mandatory Cyclops.
Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Break these rocks.
Cyclops!
Yeah, broke the rock, causing a mudslide, and took out a whole bar of health.
And our quarry shall fall!
Die.
Naught say our best.
Ah, yes, now I see.
You have my gratitude, sir. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the Sentinels stationed. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us...
Cool. And now we can take the ox cart to the capital. So this is like a way of fast travel.
Here's the cart now. Very well. Board the...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
What are you doing back there, woman? Get over here. So I board the ox cart and doze off. And then there's a chance that you get attacked by monsters part of the way through.
Rotten luck!
So it's cheaper than buying fairy stones to warp, but it's also, but you can get attacked part of the way through. It's kind of like Skyrim characters. Think about it like that. Chance to get attacked.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join? All right. Into the ox.
whenever I'm ready for a break. Want to continue on our druids? Not yet, but like a bit later.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything.
You still see?
During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
So yeah, there's the court politics aspect. So, like...
This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Court politics about the Arisen. What's this note say? And again, this capital place is just
Pray
like Grand
forgive me,
Sol.
I'm in a bit of a hurry. Consign it! Get back here!
Also, when we play Baldur's Gate, I'll have to reinstall all the mods.
You there! Did you see
So they
an
did a
urchin
fresh
in a
install.
cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Or
Did you want something? Or I can do for you?
I guess I'll switch to an archer now.
Greetings. Welcome here. We conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is... Forgive me, but I'm afraid, you see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you about?
So yeah, there's that quest where you have to get back the shipment that was taken by the goblins, and then you can learn warrior and sorcerer.
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Now,
where ought we to begin our search?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
Let's see.
When treated to the foremost hospital, you know where to find.
Let's see here. So for items, let's see.
No wisdom to offer.
So I just equipped 2 rings to boost maximum health. And I'm going to buy a better bow.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. Fair warning. From the tell of it, their lair lies some... Pray do be... Losing my wares for good would make me so...
Oh, 10,000. Equipment's really expensive compared to how much money you get.
Life, eh?
I cannot wait to
And here's the elf guy that has the elf quest line.
Let us hope 'tis not mere...
Oh, I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. That's all 'tis mind, curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find... I suppose I sought inspiration. For I confess I find the timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently. Indeed, I fear I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own pupils. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. Though I dare say I shan't make any head, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. Many thanks. But this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much. I do hope you'll join me.
Here it is.
Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest.
Okay, resting, and then Baldur's Gate in a little bit. Let's see if I have to cook dinner.
To start the day off.
Come.
We'll continue this again, because Dragon's Dogma's the GOAT.